Coming up next, a matchup for the UFC Light Heavyweight Championship of the world.
You ready?
All right, so here we go, early round one. 5 rounds or fewer for the UFC Light Heavyweight Championship. And all eyes, of course, are on the 205-pound king. Now we'll see if he can keep it going and get off to a good start tonight. Oh! Nice liver shot, Reeves. Oh! Massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish.
Yeah, he's fixing it all up.
Oh, beautifully placed hook there. He's connected on a few of them so far here in this round.
He sets him up beautifully. He always pivots. He turns on the front foot, and he drives his entire body into that hook.
Oh! Lands a nice one, too. Oh, big left. Oh, straight right. Oh! Oh!
What a performance!
Again, the winner here was so aggressive with his onslaught. He wanted to make sure he kept the judges out of the equation. Mission accomplished on that front as he gets the TKO victory here tonight. Well, another highlight for the real DC as we look back at that scintillating knockout.
Yeah, but the whole fight, he was landing great strikes, kicks, punches. He was doing everything right until eventually he found the shot that ended the fight.
Bruce Buffer now has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 57 seconds in the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC Light Heavyweight Champion of the world, Black Mamba.
And still UFC Light Heavyweight Champion of the world. Big effort out of him tonight, and he remains the king and the standard upon which all other 205-pounders will be judged.
In the glamour division of the company with 205 pounds.
Cause I'm on top of the world. I'm on top of the world.
Burn down my house and build it up again. Tell 'em I burn it down twice just for the fun of it. Tell 'em so much money I don't know what to do with it. Tell 'em I don't pick up my phone, ain't knowing what the time. Tell 'em I got me one gun and an alibi. Tell 'em so much love that the whole thing feel like a lie. Don't need nobody, don't need nobody, I don't need nobody, I don't need nobody, I don't need nobody, I don't need nobody.
Mount Everest ain't got shit on me.
Coming up next, a matchup for the UFC Light Heavyweight Division title. All right, here he is making his way to the octagon and looking to lead as the new UFC Light Heavyweight Champion. He is the #1 ranked 205-pound contender and is finally realizing the title fight here tonight. He believes he has a lot of advantages in this fight. He believes he's the better man. Look at the confidence on his face. No UFC jitters for this man. He is out to prove tonight that this champion is a one-trick pony and that he is the best light heavyweight on the planet. We'll see if he can turn those words into actions here in short order. Well, he has joined a long list of Hall of Fame types: Chuck Liddell, John Jones, Daniel Cormier. Now this man is the hunted at 205 pounds. He is the UFC Light Heavyweight Champion. He has defended the belt. He has proven without a shadow of a doubt that he's the best 205er in the world. A lot of momentum with the challenger here tonight, though. A lot of people think we're getting a new...
You ready?
All right, so here we go, round one. UFC Light Heavyweight Championship is on the line. Capacity crowd on. Oh!
He got him.
Oh! Head kick.
Oh, he's hurt.
Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend, or the referee's going to stop. Yes, sir, it goes into the books as a first-round win by knockout, near perfect execution. The technique was absolutely gorgeous, and again, when you catch a guy early, maybe you're getting him cold before he's had a chance to work up a sweat or even get into the fight a little bit, those strikes can have a bigger effect, and it certainly did here tonight. All right, DC, no telestrator tonight, but we're going to get you some highlights from this one. This was a fight that had it all. We go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Miragliotta is calling a stop to this contest at 50 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC Light Heavyweight Champion of the world, Black Mamba.
Well, he came in as the undisputed UFC Light Heavyweight Champion, and after that result, he goes out the way he came in, and still, ladies and gentlemen, and nice to see this moment now as he celebrates with his...
I ain't playing in the whole other league. Go to Philly, then I go to Reddy's, then I get a rollie, then I meet a bitch, and then I get a zippin', then I get a zippin', then I reminisce. I feel like Carson Wentz. I got the wisdom if I sit the bitch. I got a funny feeling that's folded. Boy, still the coldest. This the moment I come different, yo. Yeah, bake for Lauren, no monkey business. Can't H&M, it's no. Shout out to women in Cape Town. Africa's always a great time. Donna said all of us live in huts. I said let me go to Lagos. How you like to play tough? You really hating cause your pay stuff. Philly women really chilling with me now. I really can't stop saying John. The double M genius back, mo. See me with sneaking with Fat Boy. See they can sleep on my raps they had. But who really believe them? Who really believe them? Yeah.
Spin a million, make it back. Whoa. Made enough off the old hustle. I don't even got a rap. Whoa. Grinding, I get it. Stacking, I spit it. You know the routine. You know the routine. Popping the tags. Getting the bags. You know the routine. You know the routine.
Nah, we living, I ain't gotta post it. I ain't even boasting. How many times I gotta tell you about these rides erasing ghosts? How many times I gotta tell you that I'm mob La Costa Nostra? How many famous bitches do I got for the love of the culture? Oh Lord, everything kosher. Came in and did with a chip on my shoulder. Took it to Vegas. I bet they know how to take away poker. Look at their faces. I know they don't like how I'm roll. These crazy. You never gonna catch me out rocking a choker. I'm on some shit right now. I'm feeling lit right now. We got the snake in the grass. He getting clipped right there. I got 100 in cash. I'm about to spend right now. They try to put me in last, but what do it look like now? Young, blowing over, spin a milli, make back. Made enough off all hustle. I don't even got a rap. Grinding, I get it, stacking, I spin it. You know the routine. You know the routine. Popping the tags, getting the bags. You know the routine. You know the routine.
That dope money. Keely sent you to a new crib. Bad bitch, speak pig language. Tussin' X with a new seal. Stick punch to the white street. Raekwon with the whoop deal. Slice of pine, we all eat. Stick a straw in my cough syrup. With these weirdo. Swear to God to be paranoid. Treat the jet like it's cab fare. Sold the brick, came back for it. Your whole clique be your pallbearers. R.I.P. for a small error. Black Phantom, Bless Pharaoh, Black Bow, Rest Well. Cops have in the high rise. Cocaine, white skyline. What I labeled a memoir. To broke to sci-fi. Bad bitch on my sideline. Name tatted on 5 wives. Stacking money like Mayweather. And they heard I got 9 lives.
Young, blowing all money. Spin a milli, make back. Made enough off all hustle. I don't even got a rap. Grinding, I get it. Stacking, I spin it. You know the routine. You know the routine. Popping the tags, getting the bags. You know the routine. You know the routine.
Coming up next, a matchup for the UFC light heavyweight division title.
You ready? Are you ready?
All right, so here we go, round one. UFC Light Heavyweight Championship is on the line. Capacity crowd on. Oh! Huge right hand! Look is there again. An elbow!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now. Oh, nice right hand.
And now he lands the combinations.
He got him.
Oh! Back to the feet. Oh!
Dude, what a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right.
He's out!
He got him! What a fight!
Yes, sir, it goes into the books as a first-round win by knockout, near-perfect execution. The technique was absolutely gorgeous, and again, when you catch a guy early, maybe you're getting him cold before he's had a chance to work up a sweat or even get into the fight a little bit. Those strikes can have a bigger effect, and it certainly did here tonight. And there he is, the king of the 205ers, the UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, and no better way to get the job done than he did tonight by knockout.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliata has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 10 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, Black Mamba.
All right, so a nice retention of the title tonight. Our UFC light heavyweight champion gets it done in a big way.
We hear it over and over again in regards to this guy. He is very good. He is a very big, strong 205-pound fighter, and a guy that is going to...
Virtual digital minds, we don't memorize phone numbers or directions when we drive. We don't even have to go shopping to get our food and buy things. We only push a button, we don't even have to try.
Can't even lift the eye away from my phone. Talking to Instagram live just so I don't feel alone. Flooding my Twitter feed with my deepest feelings and thoughts. My page is public, but my sense of conversation is blocked. I validate myself through followers just to feel important. Instead of living in the moment, I'll much rather record it. Nobody knows my first name, but know my Snapchat handle. I'm just a millennial, trapped in social media standards. I see oppression within an effort. C-O-N to own the right to my mind expression. C-O-N. I see oppression influence the feeling. C-O-N to wipe out opinions, and the meaning of conformity.
Showing out melodies at feverish frequencies, funding boardroom salaries that pay me an exposure. No penalties when they're late paying me. No benefits seen, just leans that lead to home foreclosure. Advertisement revenue, everything that you consume. More for them, less for you. They do all the sorting. Try to figure out ways to make you feel important while they keep robbing you blind, cold extortion.
some sense, that's the power of the internet. On the other hand, that's a perfect formula for the dark side.
This is our generation's form of nuclear power. How we deal with this will be the stuff of history.
I see oppression within and aspect to own the rights of my expression. I see expression influence the feeling. To write my opinions, the art and meaning of conformity.
I roll out with no cash on me, calm now with no mash on me. Stay away from these ashy youths where they come around and get ash on me. That's 5,000 capacity, 5,000 capacity. Then spread that over the UK and then add it up and get back to me. You pussios are not bad for me. Madman, they go mad for me.
Who could have pictured this, huh? I mean, I always knew you were something special, but this is next level. Only a handful of fighters have become double champs in the UFC. Some very rare company. And time. Good. All right, at the end of the night, though, remember, it's just a fight. Stay focused on the task at hand. We can worry about finding more trophy space in the morning. All right, let's go. Good. That's it.
All right, so here he is, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC champion. But tonight, an opportunity of a lifetime to etch his name in the history books as one of only a handful of fighters to be a simultaneous two-division UFC champion. Conor McGregor was the first to do it. This fighter can join him in short order if he can get the win against another champion here tonight. All right, so here he is making his way to the octagon for another heavyweight title defense. This has been the baddest man on the planet now for several years, and he has taken on all comers more often than not, leaving them twitching on the canvas. Knockout power for days. The question is tonight, with a challenge like this, can he walk out the way he came in as the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world?
Ready.
Well, it's an opportunity of a lifetime, and this is one of the biggest... Oh, he might be out. Big diving punch lands.
Oh, look at him jumping in to try to get the finish.
And that'll do it.
He got it. Oh.
Again, the winner here was so aggressive with his onslaught that ultimately appeared as though the outcome was an eventuality. So if you're the referee, you got to protect the fighter, and I thought he did a good job of doing just that. Well, another highlight for the real DC as we look back at that scintillating knockout.
Yeah, but the whole fight, he was landing great strikes, kicks, punches. He was doing everything right until eventually he found the shot that ended the fight.
We set it inside the octagon for the official decision. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 20 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Black Mamba.
Well, get that man a second waist, put a belt over his shoulder. He has become a two-division UFC champion here tonight. Rarefied air. Only a select handful of guys in the history of the Ultimate Fighting Championship have won a belt in 2 divisions, and you can add his name to that list. Absolutely incredible what he accomplished in this arena here tonight.
Mama knows the bars, but she hates when I swear. I ain't going nowhere, even though I've gone clear. I'm a family man, the family love it when I'm there. More time I'm abroad, that's more time to broaden my horizon, of course. Django, pull up like I'm riding a horse. Damn, bro, really driving a Porsche. Came up, suicide with the doors. Living like a legend, I would die for the cause. Heart on my sleeve, and my mind in my drawers. I'ma meet my maker and design a Dior. Fresh to death, too blessed to ever stress success. I'm obsessed with you and all the rest. Got the tech, protecting the protect, and it's bulletproof. Life from my knees in the vest. I ain't gotta win the lottery, I want the lot. I'm already ready for the twist and the plot. They'll try and top you when they see you at the top. Can't come in no weak stuff. Grown out of all that grew up on the street stuff. Life is a bitch, mine turned into a diva. Why you think 5 fix for a feature?
All them taught them beat, but them word. All them taught them beat, but them word. All them taught them beat, but them word.
All right, coming up next, a matchup for the UFC heavyweight division title.
You ready?
All right, so here we go, number 1 versus number 2 to determine the baddest man on the planet. Round 1 is underway. Oh, he dove with the punch and he lands.
Now look at him jumping in to try to get the finish.
Back to the feet. Right hook attempt, that's a miss. Oh!
He's hurt, serve him up, go get him.
Oh, he might be out. Huge right hand!
Oh, he got hurt bad!
He's got him hurt here. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling. Check this really movement where he stuck the leg back in the middle. Now he's gonna try to roll for a knee bar. Oh, nice!
Oh, we're getting a finish here. And this might just be a matter of time. Oh, rolling knee bar. Hear my cry? No, that's not what it is. Rolling thunder, hear my cry.
I mean, mistake number 1 as a wrestler is to try to get your knee in the middle because that's how you ride on top in collegiate wrestling. Unfortunately, in MMA, that presents knee bar opportunities, and the guy just capitalized on them.
DC, you got a lot of submissions in your arsenal. I don't know that you got a rolling knee bar in there.
I will never try a rolling knee bar. I'm a bit against it. I think you get beat up from that position, but some guys can pull it off.
All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground, DC. Talk us through the highlight.
He's such a phenomenal grappler. I don't understand how people don't know that this guy wants to submit you. He is the best grappler, best submission specialist we've seen in a long time.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Lavigne has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 21 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to a spinning knee bar, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Black Mamba.
And still the baddest man on the planet. I know you haven't retired yet, but I don't necessarily want to see you share the octagon with that monster.
I mean, this dude is a savage. There's...
All right, coming up next, a matchup to determine the baddest man on the planet. The UFC heavyweight title is on the line. All right, so here we go, number one versus number two to determine the baddest man on the planet. Round one is underway of this UFC. Huge right hand! Oh! Wow! He's out!
He's done, he's done!
Yes, sir, it goes into the books as a first-round win by knockout, near-perfect execution. The technique was absolutely gorgeous, and again, when you catch a guy early, maybe you're getting him cold before he's had a chance to work up a sweat or even get into the fight a little bit. Those strikes, we send it in there now to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Lavigne has called a stop to this contest at 25 seconds in the very first round, declaring the winner by knockout, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Black Mamba.
So there is the man they are all still chasing in the UFC heavyweight champion, the undisputed king of the big boys, getting it done here tonight by way of the knockout. And his corner is absolutely thrilled with the effort and the result here tonight. He was measured, and when there was an opportunity... All right, coming up next, a matchup to determine the baddest man on the planet. The UFC heavyweight title is on the line.
Ready?
Well, this heavyweight title has changed hands quite a bit as we get round one underway of this champion. Oh! Huge right hand!
Oh, he hurt him!
Whoa! Whoa!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Wow! He's out!
He's done. He's done.
Yeah, we're just getting going, and now the fight's over, but excellent striking technique to land that shot and ultimately finish the fight here in the first. You've heard us say it before, but sometimes when you catch a guy cold before he's had a chance to get going in the fight, it can have a bigger effect. It certainly did here tonight. All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
A full-on display of all of his skills. He did everything in this championship-winning performance. He used his wrestling. He used his elbows. He used his pace and pressure to really wear down his opponent so that he can get his hand raised.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Leving has called a stop to this contest at 35 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Black Mamba.
So the celebration is on, and it figures to continue deep into the night for the UFC heavyweight champion, and still after the knockout victory here tonight.
I critique who I am and what I believe make up standards too high to reach. Untrained animal off the leash, I'm in panic, but yet relieved. Brought your hammock to hang with me, grab a hatchet, cut down your tree like a mannequin that can speak. What I have in store is unique. I just mop the floors with them C's. I can't stop until things are clean. I'm in amateurs, what you think? So you stand there in disbelief till I dislocate both your feet. That's what happens, you step to me. Not too graphic, but not PG. Lots of action in every scene. I'm kidnapping all of your dreams. Hold them hostage and watch them scream. Grab aside, I am what I advertise. Don't matter, you put it, we live, then we have to die. You might hate it, but you can't deny. See, everything that I've been doing got me looking like a mastermind. It's so game, but I vandalize it. I do what you fantasize. And took a vision of my dreams and I found a better way that I can make it. I've been looking, think I'm really about to maximize it. These bullets form in my mind and come out my mouth. For anyone out there doubting, I acting mouthy. Forget what you heard about me, I've been astounding. Something for you thinking you might run circles round me. Yeah, ain't this all I ever wanted? That's a fact, no, that's a lie. No, I'm confused, yeah, I got problems, what's the use, yeah? Let's be honest, screws are loose, I need them tighten, not amuse, yeah. Look what I did, brought you something, hope you like it. So precise, the floating nice, it's so productive, stop you whining. Back in style like I was vinyl, I make songs and they go viral. Something's off if I go idle, been so long, yeah, okay, I know. Take your shoes off, you're in my home, you got fans but not like I do. Yeah, thankful I try to be, can't contain what's inside of me. They don't like the sight of me cause I lack in compliancy. I question what I can see if you're not playing my CD. No expiring, I'll decide when I think it's my time to leave. Yeah, cause hate won't retire me, it inspires me to be inspiring. When I'm low, I feel like I'm spiraling. Pushing forward, look, I can't ignore it. There ain't no I in team, but drop the TNA sometimes. If I'm being honest, feels like it's only me. No defeat, no to believe it. I have it right if you're quoting me. Write my name on your hit list, it might be the last time you wrote something. Rip that cocky smile right off your face for thinking you're close to me. Grab a can of gasoline, light it all over your self-esteem. Selfishly watching you helplessly pretend you're on my planet. Shoot you out of the sky like your punch lines you would not. Landing gun, cannon, reaching your mouth and rip out your tongue. After tongue, lashing, I hand them out like pamphlets in church. Pastors show up to my funeral wearing all black, then what's happening? I look around and wonder where my fans at. Oh Lord, they know me so well, they know I'm not in that casket trash. That is probably buried somewhere full of my ashes. Music superb. playing with words, play with my nerves. They gon' have a list of issues long as my shirts. Very absurd, very disturbed. Stare at the earth like this is not the place I was birthed. I'm generic, you sure? Oh, they think I'm very reserved till I open up on the beat like all my therapy work. I don't care what.
All right, coming up next, a matchup to determine the baddest man on the planet. The UFC heavyweight title is on the line. Oh, Biggie Boy is here.
You ready?
Well, this heavyweight title has changed hands quite a bit as we get round one underway of this champion. Oh!
Mixed up his target.
Oh! Oh! Oh, he might be out. Oh! Back to the feet.
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Great punch.
Oh!
He got him!
Yeah, we're just getting going, and now the fight's over, but excellent striking technique to land that shot and ultimately finish the fight here in the first. You've heard us say it before, but sometimes when you catch a guy cold before he's had a chance to get going in the fight, it can have a bigger effect. It certainly did here tonight. Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Miragliotta has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 6 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Black Mamba.
So the celebration is on, and it figures to continue deep into the night for the UFC heavyweight champion, and still after the knockout victory here tonight. And given all this... All right, coming up next, a matchup to determine the baddest man on the planet. The UFC heavyweight title is on the line. Well, for a long time, he's been mentioned with the baddest men on the planet. For a long time, though, the title fight eluded. right, so here we go, number 1 versus number 2 to determine the seeds. And just like that, the fight is over.
He got it! What a fight!
Yes, sir, it goes into the books as a first-round win by knockout, near-perfect execution. The technique was absolutely gorgeous, and again, when you catch a guy early, maybe you're getting him cold before he's had a chance to work up a sweat or even get into the fight a little bit, those strikes can have a bigger effect, and here is Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Miragliotta has called a stop to this contest at 6 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Black Mamba.
All right, so a big result for a big man tonight as his star continues to shine. Congratulations to the still UFC heavyweight champion of the world.
The baddest man on the planet is standing in the middle of that octagon right now. Over and over, you see him get new belts. The UFC heavyweight champion remains the same.
See no watch, now she wanna give. Boy got peas, now she hopping in the pod. Man, a real life sugar gal, I might forget what. When she want dark, told her meet me at the top. Switching lanes the other day, I seen her waiting for a boss. Maybe this a Moncler sweater, diesel denim. Buy another one, my pockets fight like heather. Neck froze like I don't know no better. Benzo truck, white seats and they leather. Go broke never, on my grind. She make it clap like I'm Busta Rhymes. Got the juice, the sauce and all them things. I glammed her twice a night with all my bling. Big Benz I drive, I brought that thing. Any girl you want, they want my ting.
Don't rush, slow touch, brown and white. Like I go country, grab and buy. We can go bust, eye for eye. We can lose trust. White rum, fizzy pop. Where you they go, we they go up. Catch my vibe, let me go off. Blam the drive, man it's so tough. Flood my eyes, make a whole blush. Back at the door bus, getting pulled up. E-square, got on de-stressed. Got a hand wash, new racks with the old nights in the shoebox. Eat my stripes, no cuss. Pull up in a new plate, then she might just. She ain't tryna move bait when her eyes lock. New tints on a coupe that I had lost. Off my wax, right my wrongs. Gucci my mum, while you do your thumbs. Count my songs, this is gonna get long. Love my green, I'm tryna get strong. Tryna get on, where I'm from, it's on. Yes, man don't take no dumb. Stay fun, stay hot, friends. Been up, not up, next. Don't rush, slow touch, brown and white. Like I go country, grab and buy. We can go bust, eye for eye. We can lose trust. White rum, fizzy pop. Where you they go, we they go up. Catch my vibe, let me go up. Damn the man it's so tough.
The one and only. Big chop, no clutch. Wrist rolls, don't touch. French Siri, I'm so drunk. Cause I can't drink and drive, where's my chauffeur? Man the waps off, with that coca. I really hold this time I work, I don't flossy. I was in the work, now my pen outside the top. Shay said they're best friends, I bet they both. As they both cost, cause they said I sold drugs. And when you're down, there ain't nobody around. Watch the comeback when you blow up. I forgot my jacket, but my heat.
All right, coming up next, a matchup to determine the baddest man on the planet. The UFC heavyweight title is on the line. Well, for a long time, he's been mentioned with the baddest men on the planet. For a long time, though.
You ready? Are you ready?
Well, this heavyweight title has changed hands quite a bit this weekend. Round one. First round is underway. No denying the big reach advantage for him tonight. We'll see if he can get that jab going early.
Look for him to circle on the outside. Use that long jab to keep his distance and only engage on his terms.
Oh, and he connects. Getting going the fight's over, but excellent striking technique to land that shot and ultimately finish the fight here in the first. You've heard us say it before, but sometimes when you catch a guy cold before he's had a chance to get going in the fight, it can have a bigger effect. It certainly did here tonight. All right, let's re-rack the highlight now, DC, and he's certainly going to enjoy watching this one back. The head kick was there early, was there often, and ultimately ended the night for his opponent.
He's found a weakness in his opponent's game. The left kick, over and over, he was able to land it. And he was landing the strikes, too, with his hands, but ultimately it was the kick that was hidden behind the punch that finished the fight for him.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliana has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 2 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Black Mamba.
Well, DC, you know what it's like to be the UFC heavyweight champion. It's not the easiest belt to defend. Kind of made it look easy tonight.
I mean, that's why the belt changes so fast. Things change so quick at heavyweight.
That's my next mission, that's why I can't quit. Just like LeBron, get my chips. Just put the roller right back on my wrist. This watch came from Drizzy, he gave me a gift. Back when the rap game was praying like this. They act like two legends cannot coexist. But I never beef with it for nothing. If I smoke a rapper, it's gonna be legit. It won't be for clout, it won't be for fame. It won't be cause my shit ain't selling the same. It won't be to sell you my latest little sneakers. It won't be cause some slid in my lane. Everything grows, it's destined to change. I love you, look. I'm glad that you came. I hope that you scrape every dollar you gain. I hope you know money won't erase the pain. To the OGs, I'm thanking you now. Was watching you when you was taking the pound. I copied your cadence, I mirrored your style. I studied the greats, I'm the greatest right now. If you feel me, you ain't got a choice. I ain't do no promo, still made all that noise. Shit will be different, I set my intentions. I promise to slap all that hate out your voice. Count me out, I'm counting my bullets, I'm loading my clips, I'm writing down names, I'm making a list, I'm checking it twice and I'm getting them hit. The real ones been dying, the fake ones is lit. The game is off balance, I'm back on my shit. The Bentley is dirty, my sneakers is dirty, but that's how I like it. You all of my. I just poured something in my cup. I've been wanting something I can feel. Promise I am never letting up. Money in your coat will make you rich. Put it on their neck, I got them stuck. I'ma give them something they can feel. If it ain't about the swat, don't give it. Pistol in your hand, don't make it. In the middle of two generations. I'm in a throwing, big bro all at once. Just left the lab with young 21 Savage. I'm about to go on me, jigger for lunch. Had a long talk with the young Kodak. Reminded me of you. Straight out the project, no faking, just honest. I wish that he had more guidance from jail. Too many, just like I'm in jail. Spending their birthdays inside of a cell. We coming from a long bloodline of trauma. We raised by our mamas, Lord, we gotta heal. We hurting our sisters, the babies as well. We killing our brothers, they poison the well. Distorted self-image, we settle to fail. I'ma make sure that the real gon' prevail. I just poured something in my cup. I've been wanting something I can feel. Promise I am never letting up.
All right, coming up next, a matchup for the UFC heavyweight division title. All right, here's round one of this UFC heavyweight championship fight. The baddest man on the planet. Diving punch lands.
Now he's on top of him looking for the finish.
And just like that, the fight is over.
He got him. Oh my goodness, what a fight.
Yes, sir, it goes into the books as a first-round win by knockout, near-perfect execution. The technique was absolutely gorgeous, and again, when you catch a guy early, maybe you're getting him cold before he's had a chance to work up a sweat or even get into the fight a little bit, those strikes can have a bigger effect, and it certainly did here tonight. right, the official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliotta has called a stop to this contest at 31 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Black Mamba.
And still the baddest man on the planet. I know you haven't retired yet, but I don't necessarily want to see you share the octagon with that monster.
I mean, this dude is a savage. There is prestige in